Absolutely. So it's a pleasure to be here with you all today. As James said, I direct the Rutgers Addiction Research Center, which is the largest addiction research center in the world. And I've been an NIH researcher for the past 20 plus years, have led more than 20 NIH grants, contributed to over $55 million in research funds going in to fund the work that really is kind of the engine behind Thrive. So, we have made radical advances in the last decade in understanding why some people are more at risk of developing problems when they use a recreational or prescription drug than others. So, we have the ability now to scan the entire genome, millions of locations, and identify the places where people who are more likely to develop problems are carrying a different version, and we can add them all up, weight them by how big of an effect they have, and for any one of us now, create a genetic risk score. But we know that genes are also only part of the story. The other part is that there are behavioral and environmental factors that contribute to why some people are more at risk. And I also conduct longitudinal studies where we have followed tens of thousands of kids in different countries around the world and identified what are the early environments and behaviors that are most predictive of who goes on to develop problems. And when we put all of that together, genetic information, environmental information, behavioral information, we can powerfully differentiate how at risk individuals are. So this little graph shows that among individuals who carry the lowest levels of genetic, behavioral, environmental risk, about 4% of them go on to develop some kind of substance use disorder. Among individuals with the highest levels of risk, 84% develop a problem. So we can very powerfully differentiate risk. We have learned a lot about it, but there was no way to get all of this information, which was living in scientific publications and in researchers' heads, to the public. And that was really what got me excited to co-found this company with James, was to take all of this research and create a product that essentially would get it out of the labs and to people who could use it.